to you? Make you want to treat me like a criminal? I'm not no criminal. What have I done to you? Why you wanna come to my funeral? Come at my yo 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 yo. Big up on yourself out there, everybody. I don't know, so this is the Anything Goes podcast. Your boy Sean Peoples. Sean Peoples of the family, but I'm here alone there today. I'm here with the Love People General himself, Gary Famous. Gary Famous stopped by for link up, have a little conversation about the scenery in dancehall music, worldwide, abroad, and in the area where we live is Virginia. Gary Famous, where are you, Brethren? Everything I going with
Yes,
you?
sir. Yes, sir, brother.
There, you know.
Everything good?
Everything good, man. Everything lovely. It's a nice. The weather look nice today. Well, like cool thing them look like it a go away from we know. So, you know.
Yeah, from we have life and we above ground, we're good, man. The
Yeah,
weather nice outside for real, that.
yeah, man. The C word they can't hold we know. So hopefully it's soon gone and thing and thing. We
Mm-hmm.
start move on with the life and build up back with we build up and pick up back
Open
with we
back,
pick up.
open back.
You see it. So yeah, man, we there and meds conversations with the dogs them all the time and we are talk about certain things and we look on dancehall music in general. We wonder why it look like dancehall music stagnant and can't move from where it there right now and can't get better. It look like it's even getting worse. What your opinion on that?
Well, you said earlier, worldwide, abroad and local. All right, three different dimensions of the thing. So now, worldwide, worldwide, it look like dancehall I get appropriated.
Mm,
All right, it I get appropriated by other people than us.
yeah.
You understand? We not control our thing. We already know say it already hard to we in a dance hall anyway, but now on a bigger scale, I I step out of dance hall for 1 second and just look on reggae music overall.
Overall, yeah.
Who are win the awards then?
Mm,
Not we. Yeah, I mean, we who in a dance hall every day we come from the culture. We are listening to the Chronics and the Berries and the Taros Rileys and you know
mm,
the artists them where we know homegrown bred a Jamaican. We listen to them all of them too because we give them love because them have good material.
yeah.
But overall, when you look on the top 10 reggae charts worldwide and who are get the Grammys and a lot of time it's not the people when me and you are listening to.
No.
So, so when it come now to the dancehall part of it, you have some man where they overseas, and them not come from the culture directly, and then what? Them start opening up some club on a reggae night and dancehall night, and them right now I control the scene when you go overseas and go places like, I go place like Germany and a few other places
And
overseas
dancehall big over there.
and
Reggae music in general.
big over there, but a whole heap of time you find out so we are control it.
Mm,
You understand some clubs are famous feet and bringing people and play. I live in Hawaii for 4 years and remember that Hawaii, there are a few little reggae clubs and me I control one of them as far as with some local youth and but when we reach just the local Hawaiian them enough of them are white people to deal with it,
mm,
So up on a big scale it get appropriated. I mean, I probably England, me that say in Europe, have the most black people who are still in a
so, yeah.
dance hall. But when you start to play Switzerland and Germany and Holland and all them,
Be a white
white,
people.
white man them lock it down big time. And upon one scale, you can't fight it because them a help keep it alive in a certain regions and them a help spread it. But due to the fact that them a control it,
Mm,
you can't say it out of your hands.
yeah.
And so it look on a global scale. Um, but a more international scale when it comes to say America overall now. The household brands still a control dancehall and then when it come to the clash scene in a dancehall. When it come to the juggling scene that are more on a smaller scale, who you know and who as far as I do it in your era. Not when the era youth them start take care, and then some of the era youth them becomes, also household names like when you look on a Polish or a fire reds are. I know I used to do it before I'm still artist. Well,
Yeah.
I'm still do it.
Still I do it, man.
And I'm still I do it. I'm still I do it. But Nashing fires and certain big sounds still I do the juggling them. 'Cause one time juggling, sounds was all purpose and that's why no sound never want to get put in a box, and get class as no clash sound or no juggling sound. Them just say, oh, me a all
Them do
purpose,
everything.
me a whatever. Yeah, because them know so once them get classified in a certain lanes, you get stuck in that, it coming like quicksand. Because look for that sound like all my sound, love people sound. Never stop juggling to know juggle more out of everything in our life. We juggle more than we clash. You understand? But when you call a name out of town, certain place, people that's how we are clash sound.
Yeah.
But we juggle more than anything over the years, till we get all the term unfadable sound card. No year never no forward yet and we alter the name or the words of everybody in a Virginia. You still know so a lot of people that do something. We never just go a year yet in a year where I promote something or juggling dance or where I saw something not going. We
So
name
let me
never
ask you
dead
something. Why you think that people recognizing as clash sound overall
because
outside that place?
when them see it outside, um the VA era, the DMV era, that's what we was representing and that what we was doing because at the end of the day, um, when it come to juggling, it was a local thing mostly in Virginia and then DMV, like we used to go Maryland, Panyard and go to juggle all the while, go DC and the Masonic Temple and some other venues. So
Mm-hmm.
in a DMV, them could have said, no man, them boy they can't juggle and them can clash and kill you too if you flip up. DMV people would know that who they're around for a while.
Yeah.
But when we left this now and said go New York and other place, we were going to participate in a clash. So their first introduction to us
It's
was
clashing.
seeing us on a clash.
Okay.
And because of that, the label they get stuck. You understand? The
Mm-hmm.
label they get stuck. Cause how much people used to say, only a lot of people are not a clash zone. I have to keep telling them, say, it's not a clash zone. It's a
Oxymoron.
all person. It is just, I mean, and then only for sound them, like we would have bring, there's no big sound, household name where we never juggle alongside. You name it, we juggle alongside of them from the
Yeah, I
Stone
can
Love to
attest.
the
I can
Bakeries.
attest to that.
We juggle alongside them over the years and years. The Mighty Crowns, the Black Cats, the Gyros, the BSI. I mean, you name it. The Addies, the LP, with Souls of Earth Ruler. You just name the big household names them. I can say we juggle alongside them. With the Holy Dance, Bodyguard, Fire, every one of them.
Yeah.
We used to have a binder with every flyer we would do. And we put all of the dance them in the binder. And the binder gets so thick and so big it start mash up itself because it couldn't hold no more. You understand? And may I show you something? Them people there know the difference. Cause them can say, oh no man, them boy they can juggle and play cause them witness it for themselves cause with
Yeah.
the dance next to them. But for the average fans who don't know, where the first time them see it, them would say, yeah man, them youth they clash sound.
Well,
Cause I witness when me see them a clash, them did a clash.
saying that and still, some of those songs that you mentioned, them can multitask in the business, Some of those stone, they just even though they will take some juggling dates sometime, them can't
Fact,
really that cause
fact.
usually when them go in a area, them have to book the local sound in the area for juggle for them money cause them only a come for them name, them can't juggle.
Yeah, because I juggle around. I'd saying that the same thing when I juggle with alongside the whole of them.
Yeah,
But juggle around some of them too. Out
definitely.
juggle some cause that's the thing, And I mean it's part of the game. Them realize the thing to cause them know say, oh, when you forward in a somebody town, you better bring your A game in a car. All when let me tell you something. I go into some people town and when I reach in there, everybody did that play some nice party song and everything are going good and nice and everybody have vibes. And as soon as them see we walk in, the man them start to be a word and play be a war song
uh,
like, oh, them youth I love the war, so me have to make them know say if them flip. You see me as I
yeah,
say,
we're there for them
when me
tonight. Yeah,
represent stuff. And at the
Yeah.
same thing, when them forward in, we just start
Do the same thing
juggle.
too. Yeah,
I make them know say, oh, you think you come out juggle me tonight? You mad?
it's like a unwritten rule for your established sound man. For when a man step in your area and you
Mm.
load it, you have your dub them and everything. You have to fling a couple of them out there and make him know, say, yo, we'll kick off your face tonight, just in case you forget, say, yeah, they are my place and I'm fully loaded.
Hey, listen, we'd have a little thing one time with some of the local promoter when the unity did kind of strong about the place and you have some promoter about the place, so their money did tenge wenge. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
The man not afraid for us bring who they want to bring and chew weed about for the longest while them say, oh, we have to step on the dance. And you have some promoter where just says, we just used to say to themselves, everybody who we bring down here, we just want to juggle and kill them in a juggling. And show say, oh, we're supposed to step on a bigger level with the juggling thing. Because them did believe in a certain way. So
Yeah.
them did always want to book some big dance and put aside some big name and just say, oh, juggle around them. Make it hard for them. And what? We used to go at it, man. You think a little bit of a time we and Panther, go at it and,
I remember,
mud squad. Wow,
remember when
man.
me I enter the business when, when them
See,
bring Panther around and Panther was the strong man at the time. I think he must just win couple clash in a row and he must go on well.
what you
I
mean, man? A nine time women wear a clash, you know?
the whole of we in there where I telling us, yo, play some dub and remember the night vividly, man.
Yeah. Ah, yeah, cause Black Monday them time they did just start make a presence in
Yeah,
the place. It was chill, no, really
yeah.
always together. But I show them at the end of the day, I'm saying something. See the juggling thing, I love it more than anything else. And some people that think that clash me love more than it, but I love the juggling thing when the vibes and the energy, and you don't have to really water down nothing for make nobody understand you. When you know say you have a room full of Caribbean people where anything you say them a vibe and can overstand,
Yeah.
and you can just go at it and play and go down any lane with music where you want to go. And them dance them I love more than anything else, you know. Cause
Them
them dance, you can perform and say, oh, stamp your name on a dance.
do you feel like you have the control of the crowd and the crowd just a do whatever you tell
What?
them to do them a do at the time.
What? And you and your selector sync
Yeah.
and a blend. What, man?
Nobody can stop it. So here's a thing now. At a point, Virginia was at a place where I like reggae music can't miss. Right now it's at a place where we
You have to
miss
cross
reggae
your
music.
finger. Yeah, you have to cross your finger
Yeah.
and hope
Yeah.
it,
We miss
hope.
reggae music. It's like it's not here anymore. It's you know.
Yeah, yeah, because here and
What
now.
you feel cause that?
Well, it's a bunch of different things cause it, you know. All right. Some of the things that cause it are some of the hardcore reggae lovers, some of the heads them, some of them move where,
Mm.
some of them get older and start sitting,
Yeah.
some of them lock up, some of them dead, some of them get deported. You
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
understand? You can cross up, you can name people in every category.
Yeah,
And then
definitely.
here one now, we we didn't grow more new ones to basically
Definitely didn't.
replace them. We didn't grow because in any business you have to grow. You have to have homegrown talent or homegrown support. You say if you don't have, I'm tell you, one time Ghana no. Anything love people that we used to carry all our bus load, if a DC, if a Maryland, and after a while, I find it hard to get some of the cars. Some of the people I'm still about we used to do make them trips, but them get older now and have
Yeah,
responsibility, kids, job,
grandparents and kids and house where them have to
and they
keep up.
and there was nobody to come and replace them and fill that void
Uh
where them left.
you
You
know
know what I
say
mean?
as I'm gonna play I call it devil's advocate. I'm gonna blame this on the elders like you in the
Mm,
community where say uno have control of the community and I feel like uno never see two or three, 4, 5, 6 man and say, yo, we have to go put them people here See them two girls over there, so we have to go put them in a situation. Cause even in the street life, there's the next kingpin is being groomed while the kingpin are reign.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So if that kingpin is not being groomed, then any little man can come take over when the big man drop off. And
Or
and
it
it,
leave
and the
a
same so
vibe.
in a business, music and everything else.
Yeah,
Somebody have to be there to replace the crown at a certain point.
yeah, yeah. Or else not just any little man can come take over, or leave a little void
Yeah.
where everybody a fight to
Fight
take
for
over.
supremacy. Yeah.
Yeah. So the thing about it is, yeah, me can't take partial blame to it, but at the end of the day,
I know you alone. Me I talk about in general, the
yeah,
elders in general, not just you.
yeah, the elders in general, yes, because we didn't put enough energy in to what, like, put it this way. When we did start get older and start got to the wins now and start do our own thing, we never make sure say it did in the right hands to
Yeah.
continue going. You understand? Now, even though some of we like myself still actually in the thing and still in the streets as much as I can be, the thing about it is it's hard sometimes to find those people to fill that void that one, tech talking, two, tech talking, and three,
Take
tech
talking.
talking. Because a three, I'm more than one type of talking, You have
Yeah.
the talking where you have to you give guidance, right?
Yeah.
Then you have the talking where you give recommendation.
Straight.
And then you have the talking now where
Yeah.
you just
Raise them up.
yeah, ah. And you see if the right people are there around to put themselves in a position for absorb them the talking because yeah, some people feel like, oh, me not take no talking. And my time now, them not know how to do it yet. But
But
them
them
just
feel,
must have
yeah.
feed them time.
But you
So
see the thing
because of
is,
that now, them feel like them not have to listen to you because they don't want to listen to you because them feel like if they do listen to you, then you have something
something
to do
over
with
them.
any success that they could
Uh
get.
is
And
constructive criticism. Only for people can take it.
yeah,
It's
cause different levels of talking.
all right.
So you have to be able now if you can take different levels of them talking there for you now go forward and because me I tell a man, listen, oh we did do it now our time we just get some people and we go research the college them, see what kind of college Caribbean base. Cause that was what we really did. So what kind of college base them have in each one of the college Caribbean wise and then we go at them, recruit them into we circle, get them to come out, get them to enjoy themselves, and then send them back into their colleges to recruit more
More
people
people.
like them. You understand? Now we know so we only have them for a time, because
Some of them are
the
gonna move out of the area and go start
yeah, cause
careers
them
elsewhere.
graduate and now them a go back
Mm-hmm.
home. Some of them stay, some of them a go other
Yeah.
places. But we have them while they're here in school. And while they're here in school, we want them grounded to our Virginia Caribbean culture. Yeah, we want them a part of the dancehall scene. We want them part of the festivals, whatever it be. We want them a part of it for make them know you don't have to miss home as much as you do because there is something here for you. You understand? But we'd have to go find them and we'd have to have people on those campuses. HU was a big one for Love People.
Yeah.
Norfolk State was a big one for Lionheart. Because Lionheart used to
Go there.
go at Norfolk
Yeah.
State one night time. But Hampton University, because on our side of the water was a big base. Like one night time, them every homecoming, them have Caribbean party. Love people are string up over at Hampton University with the pool party or whatever. We do all type of dance, all type of party.
Mad
Because
thing. But
now the
here,
hip hop
here,
DJs
here's
over there know it too.
here's another thing now. You see, I feel like in this area where it went the biggest of wrong is that we put our culture in non West Indian people's hand. I feel
And they
like
appropriated
yes,
it.
they are
Just
here.
like
They dictate who is the in person and who is not the in person. They and then you have the islanders who No say them not supposed to make them people run
But they
the
don't have the
scene.
capital
Yes,
to
but
do
them
it. If
want
it
them so them try to be friends with them and keep them around instead of saying no. Instead of saying no, we this our culture. We don't follow how we run our culture. We don't follow how uno see we for run our culture. Like
all right.
I'm a Jamaican. I born a Jamaica. I grew a Jamaica. So
Mm.
when somebody come tell me, oh, dancer should run and how reggae music should go when them not come from my culture, I take that offensive.
Yeah. No, you're supposed to. But the thing about we, sometimes we're too ignorant for what we used to, because look on this now. May I show you a thing? You say if we could have come together like say let's use the Filipino Cultural Center. Not the
Uh
Chinese one where we do dance, but the Filipino
yeah,
Cultural
yeah. But
Center.
glad they bring up the argument because they're gonna lead to that way too.
Because them people there band together, mortgage them house and build the cultural center. And then with the business with them to run through it, renting it out and keeping different occasions, the money they generated from that revenue, them buy back their mortgage and now them have a business where it's profitable. But it take them to trust one another to build that and band together. Now, unless we can find some sort of semblance of that type of um, you know, togetherness, it not gonna work
No,
because listen, why you think Jamaica right now don't have, say, a dancehall hall of fame? Because who's gonna put it together? Who's gonna follow? Who is gonna take that right? Everybody wanna be the freaking head man. Everybody wanna have this, and then once a person don't get what them want, them are gonna take for themselves and for them support, and then it's not gonna get created. So for anything like that, strongly. And then that's why I said, John, I'm gonna miss somebody like a Lady Sham. Rest in peace.
rest in peace, Lady
Miss her
Sham.
because I remember one time when the dancehall community and the Stone Man them was such at odds, and to the point where we couldn't even be in one dance together without some sort of eruption. Cause at the time in the 90s, that was a big part of things, like, oh, the rivalries. So people used to take the rivalry like even extra overboard sometimes. So she did to say it that got too bad and it get too wild. So what she do, she organized a dancehall or a soundman unity meeting,
Mm-hmm.
and put it in a 1851 at the time, which became Visions afterwards. But all of we show up, sit down on these big long table where them put together for make like a horseshoe type thing, and sit down and just talk and hash out the business, and you know, yell who for yell and talk who for talk, and at the end of the day the whole of we left. And for our time all of we did unified. For a time, if something are going over because up on a Sunday night,
Everybody
every
has supported.
big sound
That's
over there. How you mean? If
that's how
something
it's
are going
supposed to
over,
go.
it,
Say,
that's how
I'll
it's
cut you.
supposed to go.
I'll cut you right this and start at a different point. I'll bring up this and don't want you to take it as an ambush or nothing. But there's a time when Virginia don't have, as in right now too, don't have enough people for pass around. And
Yeah.
when there's a night going and somebody else come and do a night on the same night, instead of saying, yo, make we do a Friday night, back Funa night fully, only come back our night fully, cause there's more unity in that.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody shoot for the same night when there's not enough people to go around, and there's not
Mm-hmm.
people are gonna go where they feel like if they're comfortable at. They're gonna go where they feel like they're going to get the best taken care of. They're gonna go where they feel like the ladies are whatever. Man I'll go where they feel like ladies are there, the woman I'll go where they feel like the man them with the money I go there. So
Yeah,
now
but here
you
one now.
putting people in a situation for separate the thing when we could have them all together, making a big impact out of 2 nights could have turned into 2 devastating nights in Virginia where we tear that apart.
But hold on now. Me 100% agree with you,
Yeah.
But here what me can tell you factual about that now. What me can tell you factual about that is this. You have two sides, two sides that's thinking and saying the same exact thing.
Yeah.
Two sides. Listen to that and observe that for a second.
Yeah, yeah, me hear what you say, man. You know, me is a man who
Two
overstand.
sides thinking and saying the same thing. But the key to that now is who's willing, who's humble enough, and who's receptive enough to say, bring the two sides together and hash it out.
Well,
The
at a
people,
point,
hold on, let me just finish that thought
all
of
right,
a
yeah, yes.
second. And I'm not talking about just anybody. Like you and me can see the sense into that, right?
Yeah.
However, the decision makers with the ability to affect change, to actually make it happen, which one of them is willing to come to the table and say, yo, make us sit down, even though we are two different business that's not coupled in any way, and we have our own agendas business wise, let's come together and say, boom, you do this, boom, you do that, and switch up certain things that can work for both of us. Rather than doing that, this is what the common and the natural thing to do is, and the easier thing to do is make them do what they want and make we do what we want, and it make the
Yeah.
chips lie where it lay. And then nothing gets accomplished and it goes down that
Then it
same
goes
road.
down the
And the
drain
people
and
like
the
me and
scenery
you
stays
who see the
stagnant like
sense
it
in it,
will. Yeah. But there's a point, you know.
we
Cause
fall victim of it because we're collateral in that.
yeah. But I'm gonna defend one of those guys right now. At a point, that guy gave me full ability to do anything I want to do.
Mm.
And me I bring it to me and you and just keep it to me and you, cause we don't want nobody where listen and feel like say when I talk about them. But at a time, me and you was all in certain reasoning around the place where nobody no know about.
Uh-huh.
Remember say when you have a birthday party in a Norfolk, me and Kerry they are the place and we have our thing a go on and we cut and come on your birthday party with that intention of una have a Friday night we are going fully endorse it and put back in behind it and say, yo, I that what we I do.
Mm-hmm.
Cause you remember the time when I see you in a certain restaurant and I say to you, I say, yo, hombre, when I start a Saturday night, and you say, yeah, such and whatever. I'm say, and then me think back to myself and I say, yo, me I them time me I have some reason, so me think say, you know, so me I think say things are move a different way. So me I say to
Mm-hmm.
myself, say, yo, this are the role we are gonna take. Them I do them Friday night, we are gonna fully endorse, we are gonna fully power we go around this and tell them say, yo, do the same thing back with round here, so and we are gonna, you know, we are gonna make the scenery jump like how we have it one time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But when that night come up, it was clear that it was a competition that certain people was looking. And me tell you this all the time. Say just because a man don't know say me and such a friend, don't mean say me and such and a friend. So when you go tell a man
Yeah,
such
it
and
don't
such
mean
and
you
such
are
and
such and
such,
such an
the
enemy neither.
first
Yeah.
thing that man do when he left from around here call me and say, yo, hear the boys about you now. No? So that mash up a whole heap of business around here. Yo, the whole of we are big man, you know. We have kids, homes, and all type of things. If we want Virginia dancehall scenery to work, it have to be under unity. It can't be under
It
separation. Cause no
has to
matter
be a
how big a
collective.
DJ claim say them is, them cannot manage for whole Virginia dancehall scenery.
Yeah, because you know, it bigger than the whole of we, you know.
Music.
And yeah, because if we not understand say it bigger than the whole of we, then we already a drink our own a Kool-Aid and fall victim of its own lies. Because at the end of the day, if it's done collectively, it's gonna be done successfully.
Straight.
But here the thing about it now. Everybody and most people do not want to fall victim to a collective because if them not feel like them have enough talk within that collective,
Ah,
them are gonna get
Them feel
cast
like
to
them
the
all get
wayside.
left behind,
So
jealousy and all type of things.
yeah, so
Yo,
all right, so to avoid that, it's incumbent for the collective within itself to make sure everybody is prosperous. Because if the collective leave any one person, because it only take one,
yeah,
that one poisons another, and that and
yep.
them two the poison
Yo,
four more, and then
them boy the night I run better than our night, you know. So yo,
yeah,
them
so
take the
the thing
better
about
night.
it
You
now,
know why them
and then,
want Saturday night? Why them never tell we to take the Friday the Saturday night and them take the Friday night and Ray
yeah, because the thing about it up and down, and then all right, it only takes, say for instance, the collective come together now and say, all right, we are gonna do it so. Say on Friday night, the product is a little bit more heavier, better, and more vibrant than Saturday. And then Saturday now start fall off and Friday start going better. Now the Saturday night people might start get away and start say, oh, me I do my own thing, me I start my own a Friday night, 'cause I look like a Friday the people them love.
uh,
Rather than coming together and thinking to themselves, what's the missing piece or what we
yeah,
can do
what we
better
can do
on a
for
Saturday to make the two night them right. Because maybe the DJ them on Friday did I go on a little bit better
exactly.
are more consistent than the DJ them on Saturday. It's not the
Exactly.
fact. So them not gonna look into that because people don't like to look into them own self to say if them do not wrong, Them rather blame other people. So at the end of the day, it can happen, but it has to happen in a way where the right people who can affect change are involved. That's one. Because if them not involved, then we just me and you just a talk for talk. That's one.
Well,
Cause one I time them I
me
think to
can
myself,
guarantee you, say, the brother that I am around is always in full support of making this community better. People might not think so because they don't really know, but I can tell you, I had free reigns to do whatever I wanted to do. That was the option that I was coming, that I was getting ready to bring to the table with you about the night. Because me I hear a reason. Emma said me I hear a reason about certain things where man not even know about for a while.
differently.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So me start tell Kerry say, yo, we go link famous on the Friday night. We go support the Friday night. Go around there. We go exchange
But
go around
remember,
and play him come
remember
around and
before
play
that
and them
Saturday
thing there.
started,
Yeah,
you used to see my face whole heap on a Saturday too,
exactly.
over to your place.
Yeah.
How much time you used to see up on a Saturday over in a fair place and we just sit
All the
them there
time.
vibe
Yeah.
and party? Because we did already a move. Because here the thing with me, where used to just rub me the wrong way in a Virginia so much. Because when me just forward a Virginia, it wasn't like that. So when it started to evolve to that, we just get vexed over it. When man stop read other man flyer in a them dance. Because on the venue they keep. That right there's a piss me off to a different level of festivity. But then on a business level, when the shot callers them start say Ray,
Yeah.
then you have to understand why them did really I go so hard because it wasn't being reciprocated likewise.
Yeah.
So a man can only do where him feel is beneficial to him.
Well,
But on
yeah.
a collective, nowhere in life we have reggae music. Reggae music have anything are the most ghetto down to earth music you can find we can bring people together. And you are tell a man saying can't read him fly because the dance not keep your side the dance not keep the and me used to fight against it wholly even whisper me did that. Because I said, me no business whisper I said I keep me and read it because I saw me grow in the thing. Me not growing at the thing. And then I mean to a point where when you're there in somebody place and you play, and even a dance there over cross town, and a man no want, and you still a do it, that show your
Yeah.
conviction, self.
That's
Boy, I mean,
that's
I
sure.
agree
Yeah.
with.
But here's the thing. There's a point where over food place did I do them thing there until a brother pack up a bag of flyer and bring come get the man and place and say, yo, these were cause we hire youth for go do some things and we never tell the youth where for go and where for no go. And him put some
Mm-hmm.
flyer in a man place and the man pack them up in a one bag and bring them come back and get the man. So after that, there
See,
was no
another
more free reigns. I mean, why would after a man do that, would you
ex-
even think about saying, all right, make a
exactly.
man do this now?
No, I may agree. That's why I say it takes the people on a collective level where one can affect change to behave themselves and say to themselves, listen, cause a man might say, yo, I don't need this. And yes, that might be true. That individual collectively don't need to do whatever or share or, be nice or whatever you want to call it. But the community
Need the unity.
need the unity. The community needs it. And if that one person can't see past them owner knows when it comes to that fact, then them are part of the problem.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, the individuals might not need it. Like me no need dancehall. If me not play one more dance of Virginia overseas, out of state, me alright, my bills them are gonna get paid. But you know
Straight.
what? Me love
Do
it.
it for the
Me,
culture. It's a
I'm a do
love
it.
of the
Yeah, me love it.
culture.
Me do it for the culture. And me
Ragamuffin
feel like
music,
right
we
now,
love it. It just in a way.
yeah, and me feel like right now, me still have more me can offer in the era with me there. And because of that, me do it.
Yes it.
Because of that, me still own sound and have me equipment and ready to string up anytime. Me
Me-
feel like yes, so it's a good place for me to string up and rate. I still love it like that. I feel like I still have some to offer and the community still need it. Because right now, yo, let me tell you something. The system had already upon upon lifeline before COVID.
Yeah.
After COVID, during COVID, brother, me notice what day? Not even what day, I notice for months now. When me I listen to the radio, me I hear so much Atlanta commercials.
Yeah.
You know what kind of residual effect that I got have after Virginia open? Some people will get used to leave and go to town. Because people that
Cause yep.
already run go DC and
Yeah.
Maryland.
Uh,
At the click of that, you don't see DC and Maryland people run come to Virginia as much unless a
no.
certain people dance in a
Exactly.
certain place.
And that's
But
another problem too, cause these people
uh,
don't understand say you gotta support some people where
we never gonna support you.
never going to support you. And
And to
you
me,
go
me
mash
never
up your
understand it.
area for make fit them area. Good. Remember say one time they used to come down here say no.
Yes,
Alright.
brother. We used to go a place, where you call it Crossroads, and the next place up there in America, and ram up and we play a whole heap of dance in them place, like juggling wise. That's what, remember I said earlier,
Yeah.
DC and Maryland people know about we when it comes to juggling. It's outside of that area that's a little bit different. But we used to go certain of the main place them, where that with the Masonic Temple, Panyard, Crossroads, whatever. You have a next place upon top of a roof. May I tell you, it's a whole heap of place, right? And the place them used to vibrant and go on. And then them would come out, you see some of the main people and forward down. And our day, me I talked to a couple of the Maryland sound them. Well, him just link me out of the blue and say, yo, when that place are open, we have to start do some things, brother. Whether in the summertime where we pull out the sound them or something, but we have to do something to start create back a energy and a vibes. Because the vibe we are going on right now, where we the place them like we were close, is that people are run go to town at Florida, Atlanta, and other places
All
for
over a
the
place was
party.
still open and going go party and they might enjoy it down there cause the rules are different than Virginia. Remember say Virginia
The
the
crowds
thing
are
lock off
big,
Shirley down here so.
and the crowds are big, and sometimes
Ah,
it
but
just
the
feel.
West Indian community is larger and more unified in those places.
Yeah, well, that kind of thing. Sometimes it's not even more unified,
Well, it
but sometimes
unify enough to make money. Cause a man in
it's
New
big
York
enough.
we know say him no like that a money and you see them in a do a commercial together and they on one big dance together. You just swear say them a friend. Cause me know that if you fuck with the whole heap of them
Yeah,
man they up there. Then some of them they do a dance together and they not like them one another. But they on the phone and chat to one of them and tell me say yo, me don't say we not deal with that boy. I say no you want him to do such and such dance far around the
some of them
corner. I
know
must say no
sounds
I'm
of
big money for with
you
that man.
know, big sounds that keep dance together, and not just a money thing. Cause I know the people
Exactly.
want to see it. But the thing about it, look on this now. Not so much that the people have more unity, but say for a place like Atlanta or say Florida, they have bigger Caribbean communities. So
Definitely.
with the bigger community, you can have 3 and 4 things that go on and them still go on good. When you have a small Caribbean community like
Community.
ours, we
And then
cannot
it in a
afford to
shambles
separate
already
it
too.
in any way.
Yeah.
So
See,
even if the people don't like each other in Atlanta or Florida, there's still enough people to go around to fill up them dances and for them to do well. And they can have this whole separation thing if them want to, because remember, they live into places where it attracts Caribbean people.
Yeah.
So them not really have to worry about the homegrown are growing them own a support like oh we did have to do one time when we have to go up on the college base them, the campus them and the go up on the military base because there's two people that you can guarantee gonna be in the area that's
College
gonna
and
be on a
military.
cycle. The college and the military, they're on a cycle. They're on a cycle to PCS and move away. They're on a cycle to graduate and move away or drop out of school and move away. Whatever cycle them upon, it's a cycle. So what you have to do is make sure when you have them in this area, you connect to them. You bring as much of them out. And then while they are here, you have to make sure them will tell the next set of Caribbeans who are coming behind them, where they're on the base, where they're on the college campuses, both the place them, both the DJ them, both the Caribbean community, so them can continue to carry it forward. Because if you don't do that, and if you don't reach out your tentacles as far as them can reach, and reach your arm around for pull them in, then guess what? Holy pada, yo, I meet somebody where they have a year and a half. I got HU where I said, boy, they're on the campus every weekend, cause I never know nothing not go on. What?
Yeah, cause the information now reach them.
It's not
And
getting
yeah,
disseminated to the lowest levels, and then
and them
guess
no
what now?
know, and them no know. Remember, say Virginia big too, Just go, just through the country, and we not have, and we not have the communication with the promotion of the party and the unity. Me, Virginia is a huge place.
Yeah, but
So
guess what now? All the things that used to be the same, or used to be easier for them to know, is not there anymore. For instance, when I tell you have Joe Swing up on the radio, Lady Champ on the radio, you have Seek up on the radio, you have Badger up on the radio. So if you listen, and then Badger was on the main radio,
yeah, Badger the biggest station.
103 jams. So then you have a Sunday for me, used to be like Badger first because Badger I think was from 12 to something to 12 to 2 or 12 to 3. Then from there you listen to Joe Singer show, then Lady Sham show, then Seeker show from Hampton University. So the show them as Hampton University show used to go from like 8 to 10 or 7 to 10, something like that in the night. You know what I mean? Before Quick Draw to take it over after that and Jersey Good as them. But when it was
Yeah, and then I
Seeker,
think
it's
them
like
them
them
Trini
the
youth, the
era them the
them
information
Soca
was so
Warriors youth them.
widely disseminated. You understand?
Yeah,
It was so widely disseminated from the start of a Sunday all the way through to Sunday night. You know some music I play and you can't go find the reggae music. And just Sunday alone. And then during the week when the big dance, I'm like, me know how much money we used to spend on our radio. And when we have promote dance, we have dance I play, we have commercial I play all through the week from Sunday all the way back to Friday, Saturday when dance I keep. And we used to have the commercials them would we used to voice them. So he used to hear either my voice on the radio whole heap, Joe Singer voice on the radio whole heap, Kid Walker Lion on the radio whole heap, commercial wise, because we have by 30 seconds and the 15 second and a
yeah.
1 minute. We don't even think them sell 1 minute commercials no more. But the shows them used to be more regular, and throughout the week, the Caribbean
People was
community
coming
was
out.
such a big influence and presence in the regular weekly um daily activities or weekly activities in Virginia in this area overall. There's nothing for you to turn on the radio and hear a commercial I say 1851 this weekend, Friday, base on this or bodyguard or and
Yeah,
you have the people I listen to 103 jams, I listen to this I say, and the Caribbean people I log in I say, ooh, and whole heap of straight face their dance. And you don't care where them come from because why? The dance them I keep, the venues them that they are available, the
money I
people.
make,
But when last you hear a
community has
commercial like
spread.
that on the radio Virginia?
Cause that those things that even really penetrate to the masses as them used to. Cause most of the thing when I realize a whole heap of them people not even listen to radio no more. Cause I mean I listen to radio myself.
Yeah, when I listen to the radio that much no more, unless me and my car drive.
Yeah,
But see,
unless my
that was
youth
one of
I
the
listen to the radio occasionally, cause them man don't really listen to radio. When him want hear something, when I'm friend them tell him about a song where they can't find, so them will listen to the radio if catch the name of the song and them sitting there and them think them are youth listen to radio. For other than that, them man listen to radio internet Them man there for everything internet them man they find it fun.
Yeah, because guess what now? Remember, for every era of their own things and platform, that was our medium, our platform.
Yeah.
Cause no social media they ain't about. The
They
only
there at the
social
time.
media they
Straight.
prep them about in the last part was MySpace. You
Yeah.
understand? They never really have a big social media platform. But now everything gravitate and move to social media. So you're not gonna hear that no more. So the radio comes a little less significant than where it used to be. But that used to be a big, big, big part
Big
of it.
thing. Yeah.
But here one now. You didn't have to follow nobody and to be nobody's friend to get the information.
No, I have to do I
No,
hear it on the radio.
yeah, no, you have to follow somebody
Ah,
or follow a group or in a
them
group.
certain people, yes, so we are go yes sir, them a go this sir, and them a go this
Yeah,
sir.
so even though social media is cheaper, more accessible and all these things,
It
guess
comes with
what?
a price, yes.
It actually it's condensing as well because it's not as wide spreading as a radio platform when you never have them thing and everybody just listen to the radio and get the information because you never have to follow nobody. You see me, I say?
Yeah.
And then me one of the first people where start. Only for people not gonna give me the credit feet, but me remember the first day I decide the radio was doing it, dropping off flyers and putting up posters was doing it. Word of mouth was always the best form of promotion.
Uh,
But there was one day I'm a sit down in our barber chair over Linja Shop at 50th Street. And me I try to think of another way of to get out this dance was my birthday dance in the arena. I don't remember if you remember the hotel
yeah, I
arena.
remember arena man.
All right. You posted exactly. And me I try to figure out me I got have Ras attitude perform the night and me have big thing that DJs are come through and me I try to find out another way how me have everything covered, radio covered, flyers out, promo. I'm say, you know what me I gotta do, This was the phone them were have the still black and white, not even colored screen, still black and white. I'm gonna start text out a big message. I'm a text, I send it to everybody in my phone in the local area, and at the end I say, please forward, like me I say forward to other people. Me I
Yeah.
wanna force me, and then who must do it after me? Joe Swinger. You see me I say?
Yeah.
But we are some of the first people will start sending out text promos when when they have a little blinking thing on the phone, like and the text your phone don't look nothing like this. You never on
Yeah,
a computer phone,
remember there, yeah, tell them your age.
brother.
Low it.
Brother, let me tell you something. The phone couldn't even take a picture. The phone had a talk phone.
Yeah,
You know, I
people,
take
yeah.
no picture.
Some of them youth
It
that
have
will
a little
listen and say,
flip
what is
section and
that? There's no such thing.
bro, the picture. Yo, let me tell you something. The phone I send my first text promo upon couldn't even take no picture.
Straight.
For the longest while I avoid the smartphone because I say when I need phone for video and picture for me, I have camera for do that.
Yeah.
You see me I
So we
say?
are falling a tree, So the
I'm say
future is here.
me not dropping at the chapter. I keep my old phone for the longest while. For the longest while I keep the old phone and the first man send out one of them promo messages there. But in your area. But when I try to show you say the different mediums them change up things too because all them kill certain things and then take off so much people off of the radio we did a custom for listen
Yeah,
to.
them help
Yeah.
mash up the culture. It's not one, yeah, like we said earlier.
It
It's
is
not
not,
one
yeah,
thing,
it's
it's
not just
numerous,
one thing.
yeah, and numerous blows to the community. But
From the
some are more
unity
serious
to
than
all of that.
some.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From the unity to the outsiders
Yeah.
appropriating it to the bigger heads them change up things to just the signs at the time moving from one platform
Yeah.
to the
To the
next.
X. Yeah. There's a whole, yeah.
All of these things, and then clicks. Make we talk about clicks.
Yeah, there's that is for a whole different longer discussion because that's hear me there with it right now. I'm at a point where I still love reggae music, love dancehall music, love my culture. But every day I wake up, me as me a yard man. But the stress of having to put up with foolishness is just not worth it to me. So most of the time, he's a man where I stay out of reach because I don't want to put myself in problems. So I stay out of reach of people because it's better to do it that way. So sometimes you hear me say, I go wherever I want to go because I do. But I don't go certain places sometimes because it's just a waste of your time for go there places. He's a man
Mm-hmm.
where I support whoever support me. Now if I show you that support and I don't reciprocate that support, don't expect me to do it again. You
Mm-hmm.
know, I always tell people this. When I was here in Virginia, even though me that par around Dutch Bay and Terrace, we used to the all of Una dance them. Remember that?
Yeah.
We used to the all of Una dance them. Every dance when we keep from Clash, whichever club on there, yeah, we come what we do? We go around and suffer first, and then we come forward around a phone place and link on and link phone place after that. You know why?
Not
Because we
gonna
there
lie,
try to
black money
show
used
a
to go everywhere.
unity.
Black money go everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember it.
Say
Remember,
that we
you
will
know, the,
move around and we do
because we did that
everything.
link with everybody.
Yeah.
We never really have no type of separation with no,
With
just a
nobody.
link with
Yeah.
everybody and I know the place and I get to know everybody.
Yeah. So when we come around now, we start do certain things and we start to say, yo, these these things are not reciprocated the right way, or we're not getting back the same. Yo, everybody a man. So if me I go to my way, for sure respect to a man, and that's all I ask for a man, cause me not one of them man the way I'm a respectful you. So once you disrespect me, then it's a whole different job. Me is a man will never go out and look for problems, but when problems come to me, I say okay, no problem. That's just the type of person I am. I stay away from problems until it come to me. But it it it's at a place right now in Virginia where it's that I don't see the culture being able to make a strong comeback without a strong unity from all of the upper echelons, them the elders, the man them were supposed to control it, the man them were used to control it. It have to be
Collective.
one serious attack. Is like we are go war. I would just have to go attack and destroy the enemy and keep it moving.
Yeah, because the enemy is not any one sided.
No, the
The
enemy is the
enemy
whole
is
equivalent of all of the things that where stop dancehall from work. Where
yeah,
stop the
and the
community
enemy
from
is the
work properly.
separation
Yeah,
itself. The enemy is separation. If we can beat the separation bug, right, then we'll come together unified. And all of the things them where did I stop it collectively can't stop it no more now because it no matter about the platforms and the promotional this and the promotion, none of all those things become irrelevant with unity, because there's enough people in positions of power that the shot that can call them shots that can
make things happen.
affect change and
Yeah,
influence enough people that any event or anything we will decide we put to head to will be successful. So there's enough people like that. So all them little in between things there where we'll stop things right now, all of it becomes irrelevant with unity because once the separation bug get defeated and we come together and unify collectively now, then all of them little, five things that we will talk about where did I actually contribute to the separation, them things that becomes totally irrelevant
irrelevant.
because
Yeah,
then
and,
people
and
that come together and start call the shots and start, put them 2 cents and say, all right, this is what we are gonna do.
this what we are gonna do.
X,
This what we
Y,
have to
Z.
do. And the irony is that everything what we are say about Virginia leads to the bigger picture in I see in place with reggae music and dancehall music in our yard too. The separation and the lack of unity and the lack of people putting the proper resource together to make sure say reggae music can dominate the way it need to dominate. Cause reggae music is the most popular music in the world. Nobody can tell
In
me
the
nothing
world.
different.
In the world.
Everywhere I'm
Yes.
gonna hear reggae music. Being in
In the
military,
world.
I'm go plenty of countries and a reggae music, and when it play, people move. But
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
it's not being distributed to the world properly, and it's being put in a corner, and it's being helped by the people them who make it. Them are help put it in the corner.
Yeah, because they must sell it out to the other people.
Yes, and
They
them are
must
do
sell it
it
out.
just for tonight. Them man we have we have 6 minutes famous. We're supposed to do a 20 minute chat, and we're going almost to an hour. So we're gonna take it to the whole hour, and then we have to go lock off, and then we have to go do our next time again. Bring and we'll go to a different part of the discussion. But right now we have 5 minutes for finish off what we are saying. But
For sum it up.
yeah, the music can be saved if we get unity. So
Mm-hmm.
in respect to our culture and the people in our area, when I'm not saying that if you're American you shouldn't have a say in a reggae music. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying is that you can't teach me my culture. It's
And you can't be at
my
the head of it.
culture.
Yeah. You cannot be at the head of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you cannot teach me my culture. How is that possible? That's
Yeah,
like
you can play a
Danielson and
role.
teach Mr.
You can have a
Miyagi.
role and play a part, but
Yeah,
you cannot be at the head of it and you cannot control it. You
no,
can only contribute.
yes. You can play a part in it, but you cannot be the owner of it. That's just not, how is that possible? Like me say, that's like Daniel's son teaching Mr. Miyagi how to fight. That's not how it works.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, sum up what you say so we can close out with your statement and
Yeah, well, before I sum up everything, that's a big up yourself, do this, cause this want help this grow so people get more people listening and contribute and participate, and then you know this itself could probably lead to some bigger and better things. So big up yourself, yeah, do it to have
maximum
the
respect.
ingenuity to think about it, all right?
Yeah,
And like I said, with the subject itself, dancehall on a whole, once we get it back to our control, you know, and then we don't want to get it back to our control and don't know how to move it either. So
uh,
we're not trying to keep everybody else who is helping it grow and keeping it growing out of it. We just want to have a bigger stake
in it.
in where it goes and how it's being presented and how it's being controlled, right? So once you do that on a larger scale worldwide, you will start seeing more of our people that we listen to on a daily basis and get the awards that we feel like them deserve. That's on a global scale. On a local scale, I think you said that you hit the nail on the head with unity. Unify the bigger heads that can call the shots, that can affect change, and they'll bring everybody else in between the shot callers to the lowest denomination to the people as the supporters, bring them together. But it takes from a top down effect from the people who control the venues and have the capital and have the influence, from them to link with the chat callers that's in the streets that can affect change and move the crowd, the masses, to make the supporters come and create that vibrant energy again. It takes all of them to come together collectively to say, all right, make a turn around Virginia dancehall scene on a bigger scale.
Yeah. Well, with me summing up from what we've been talking about earlier, everything that you just said, everything that we mentioned earlier, but the conclusion is there cannot be any unity in the place without people actually sitting down, having a conversation, realizing that there's a problem and that no one is bigger than the music itself. No, when we gone, the music still a go there.
Mm-hmm.
Our kids
But what
gone, the
still we're
music
gonna
still a
leave
go
it in?
there.
Yeah.
So we have to put the music in the right hands and help build our culture back to people because people love our culture. So once them start put for them twist to it, it's no longer our culture. It's a hybrid. It's not our culture. It's a hybrid of our culture. So we have to teach the people them our culture. With saying all of that, you know, it is the Anything Goes podcast. It's your boy Sean Peoples, Gary Famous from the Love People and the Love People General. We're there. Before we lock off Gary Famous, I want to ask you one more question.
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite dancehall slash reggae music song out right now? Your favorite song, the song where you hear it, a year song that.
Favorite dancehall song? It not to be a new song or old song.
Any song right now where you feel right now.
Any song right now, me I feel a song named Real from TJ When my say
Yeah.
my brother them real. You
Ah,
know, the song that they touch me, car for the simple fact that my same circle for years is my circle still.
yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, with one and few changes along the way, but
Well, that's how life
overall,
go.
my friends are 20 years and more.
Yeah. You know,
Mm.
sometimes leaf fall off of the tree not dead. But
See,
my favorite song in response to that is Massacre I Wish. Because when I hear that song, I feel like Massacre the inside of my head. I think the same things then when me I think more time when I just a meds I try say sometimes I wish we did make different decisions and do different things and maybe the persona that I put off out in the world might have cost me more than it gained me. But life is life. What can you do? You can only do. You can only move on from the past. You can't go back to the past. You go forward because you know we are your hard man already. So we don't go back anyway. So we
see,
just keep it moving. So big up
see.
everybody out there where I listen. Big up to all of the subscribers them. If you haven't subscribed already, please like, subscribe, and share. This is a beneficial platform that can help out many people. So, of course, we know we're going to have people out there who are not going to want to support and not going to want to support certain things that people do. But I'm a person that believes in doing what you feel like doing. And at this point in my life, at this me feel like do. Gary Famous, me link you last week. I'm going to tell you some more up on the show. And you show up. You're the second guest we have on the show. So far, big up yourself. Cause and actually, you asked first, but the first guest was the second person I asked, and it just worked the other way. So big up the two of them for pass through today and come out and show the support to the thing. And this is a platform where can build to do great things. Right now, where I get 200 to 200 plus views a day upon each things we are put out. We're going to put out content every day. So please like, subscribe, share, and tell a friend for tell a friend for tell a friend. Gary Famous, where you say peace out before we roll. Where you say?
That's why I'm big up the whole love people, family, father, Linja, my brother. Big Mac, Fire Ninja, P Love, British at Jamaica. Big up the young shooter, Erica, the little young shooter where I bring with it. You know, understand? Big up my whole crew. And once again, before I leave, big up yourself, Sean Peoples, for a great thing. I'm going to support it. And move forward again. Maybe we'll talk politics next time coming
Yeah, man,
also.
you don't know
That
that
I'm me
that a
here
our
thing that.
thing. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
me here thing that.
All
So,
right. So
big
you
up
don't
yourself.
know the
All
thing
right?
already. A Gary Famous, the Love People General himself, with there. A Sean Peoples, with there. You don't know the thing already. Anything goes. So sign, like, subscribe, and share the thing. You don't know the thing already. Much love and respect.